Upwork can be overwhelming, especially if you are a new client on the platform. The platform is both simple as well as complex to navigate. Simple in the sense when you understand the platform, you can simply navigate this platform and you will enjoy working here and finding the clients and finding the freelancers that you are looking for. However, if this is your first time on this particular platform, you will definitely find it very challenging to navigate because the platform is both not as easy as you think because it has a lot of navigation. There are so many features that you need to understand to be able to familiarize yourself and find your way around in terms of looking for high value freelancers. Hi, my name is Jessica Ma. I am a full-time freelancer on Upwork as well as I'm a professional product manager and project manager. If this is your first time on this channel, I want to welcome you. In this video, I am going to walk you through how to create a professional Upwork client account. And also, I'm going to show you how to post your first job on the platform so that you can attract high quality freelancers, as well as I'm going to show you how to navigate this platform so that you can take advantage of the tools and features that Upwork has created for you as a client so that you can be successful on this platform. So without wasting your time, let's get started. Let's create your account. So we are here on Upwork. As you can see, this is the Upwork platform. There are different services here. The website is really beautiful and it has been created in a professional way. So to create your account, of course, you need an email. That's the first thing. I'm going to create a temporary email that I'll just use to show you how you can create your account. So we can create an account. So let's get that email off here. So we've gotten a temporary email. So let's come here. Firstly, one thing I want you to know is this account that we are going to create is something that you can follow through as I go. So here you can come here. You say, I'm a client hiring for a project. I'm a freelancer. I'm looking for work. So we are a client. So we want to create a client account. So you select that, you create your account. You can use your Google email. You just need to click on here. And then you can create your Google email. For me, because I am using a temporary email, so I'll just put my name. All right, so I'll put my temporary email there, and then I'm asked to create a password. So please make sure you write your password, whatever password you want to put there. All right, let me see if that's my country is Sierra Leone, of course, and you can just, oh, they said the password is too short. So send me emails. So if you want them to send you emails about talent tips and whatnot, you can do that. Yes, I understand. So you accept that and then you go on to create your account. Good, congratulations, your account has been created. Basically here they will be asking us for a few things that we need to provide. This information helps freelancers to understand more about your business. For instance, how many employees do you have? So Upwork asks you this question. It is important that you answer accurately because you will be hiring real people, freelancers that will be joining your team, and they want to know what kind of the way your company has already been set up, what kind of setup you have. So Upwork is basically asking you these kind of questions, so you should just answer accordingly. So what we have to do here is first, the other thing that you need to know is we need to verify our account. So let's do that. Upwork has sent an email here, you can see. So let's verify email. All right, thanks for verifying your email. Let's add a phone number. So they will ask you for a phone number. Come to that later. Let's just continue here. Let's say it's just me. So if it's just you, you can select that. If you are the only one on the platform, you can select that. So I'll say I have 2 to 9 employees, or you have more than 1,000 employees, you can input that. So here also, I'll just put just something that makes sense. I'll say test. I'll just put that here. I'll just leave this as Stora something. I don't even know what that is. I'll just take that as my website. So if you have a website, of course, you can add that here. All right, so Upwork has a notification. It's something that you have to note. So starting March 21st, 2014, we are increasing the contract initiation fee. So what's this contract initiation fee? So this is a fee that clients pay when they hire a freelancer on the platform. So if you hire a freelancer on the platform for the first time, Upwork will charge you a certain fee. So here currently they are saying they will be changing that to $4.95. Before now it was lower than this, but now they are saying they will be charging you more money starting from March 21st of 2024. Here you will see they are saying welcome test Jesse. So this is my first day. Let's start with your first job post. All right, so now you can start with a job post wherein by using their AI capability within the Upwork platform, or you can do it manually. So manually basically means that you can go and create. If you use AI will generate some of the contents for you. It will generate the content and then allow you to edit. But if you select that information, you will have to do everything by yourself. So you have to input for each field. All right. So for this tutorial, I'm going to show you the AI capability that Upwork has. I think it's amazing. So I'm going to say I want to create a job using their AI capability. So here, the first thing is describe what you are looking for in a sentence or two. So what this means is they are asking you to provide maybe a job title or just a description of the role that you want to hire. Now, this does not mean that you have to post this job. It just helps you to set up your account. So let's say I just say I'm looking for a virtual assistant to manage my calendar emails. I'll just leave that. I'll just say this is what I'm looking for. This is the role that I want to hire a person for. Here, tell us your budget or your best guess. All right, so I'm going to go with hourly rate. Now, what does hourly rate means versus fixed rate? So if you are hiring as a client, hourly rate means how much do you want to pay the freelancer per hour. So you can put a range from, let's say, from $5 to $10. All right. So when freelancers are applying for this job, they can put their rates. They can say maybe $7 per hour. Another freelancer will say, oh, $5 per hour. Another freelancer will say $10 per hour. So you can select. Fixed cost means that you are putting a fixed cost. Say, I am only going to pay this freelancer maybe say $10 per week or $10 per month or $1,000 per month. Whatever amount you think is okay for you to pay, that you think you'll be able to pay the individual per month or per week. It depends what kind of negotiation. Normally, this goes down to negotiation. So you and the freelancer will have to have conversation about, let's say I put $1,200. So maybe the freelancer will say, okay, you have to pay me on a weekly basis or you have to pay me on a monthly basis, so you can have an agreement. Sometimes you can just say, okay, you have to pay me $1,000, but you have to pay me $1,000 each month. So this is a fixed amount that you pay the freelancer. In our case, for this particular example, I'll just go for hourly rate because most freelancers are more comfortable hourly rate. So I'll say this is $12, right? This is what I'll set as my hourly rate. I think this would be cool for this particular role. So from $5 to $12. So now we are here. So here is the magic. Now you see that I did not write much. I did not say much about the job, but you can see Upwork has generated a title for this job. So you can see this is the title, virtual assistant. You can see this is the title, virtual assistant for calendar and email management. Here you can edit this title. If I don't like it, I can change it. I can save general virtual assistants. Okay, and then I save. So that has been edited, as you can see there. Also, you can see Upwork has generated this description for me. So these are things that you can then they put like the relevant skills that I'm looking for. See, they have added all the relevant skills, which I think it's really amazing. But you can also edit this if you want to. You can come here and edit what you want. All right. Let's say we want to edit a bit of some of this content. Maybe I don't want event coordination. I'll say event management. Event management. I can change some language here, or even if I want to add. So all what I did was just to go there and press enter. You can also just add another bullet point. These things can be done. You can change whatever you want to change. Here is just some additional details that basically these are like tags that they added to just make sure everything looks perfect and you can get the right kind of. One moment please, your job post is being drafted. I clicked. So basically Here you can see these are like tags that Upwork has added, which you can use. Like for instance, if you want to rewrite this particular post, you can rewrite it. If you want to make it casual, you want to make it formal, and you want to shorten it. I have asked that add more details. That's why you see this has been edited a bit, changed and modified as well. So let's say I want to rewrite it. Let's see what happens. So basically, guys, as you can see, this is a tool that you can use to just make your work a little bit more easier. So here you can see now they've changed the thing. They've added new title. I can change that if you want to. And then a new description as well. Now they added responsibilities, as you can see here. This is really cool, and they put like requirements and so on. You can keep doing this. If you want to shorten it, I can just shorten this again just to make it shorter like this. So save. This is saved, as you can see. Now job category is general virtual assistant. You can change that if you want to. You can change the skill sets that you're looking for, the scope of work. So these are all different things that you can just do. If this is less than a month, so for now that is less than a month, maybe you want to hire the person for more than 6 months, you can make that changes. And if this is the level that you're looking for, is intermediate or is an entry level job, you can make any of these changes. Then if it is a large, medium or small scope, you can also change that. It's a quick and straightforward task, all sort of things, so you can change whatever you want. This kind of information helps the freelancer to be able to relate to the job, and you also set expectations for the freelancer. They know that the scope of this work is very large and it is an entry level job or it is an intermediate or for this. So if you say this is large, then it is better you say you are looking for an expert. Maybe that makes more sense. So yeah, and also you can see your budget here. If you want to change that, you can change your budget if you want. Since this is a large scope, I would say let me put that to $20. All right, everything that you've created can be changed. Screening questions. So what are screening questions? These are questions that you normally want to ask. If you are interested, you can ask this question to just screen the freelancers, so you can basically find a way of finding the high quality people that you are looking for. So you can add questions that you yourself have written. Maybe say, what is your strongest, or describe your strongest skill. You can save that question. That can be a question you can ask. Questions you want to select, you can do that. So you can add as many. I think there is a limit there, but you can add a couple of questions. Normally, I would advise as a freelancer, don't ask too many questions. If you ask too many questions, what happens is that most high quality freelancers will not want to apply for that job, because basically the freelancers will see you as somebody who is a bit problematic, because you can never know unless you give somebody work to do before you can really know their abilities. So I would advise just ask a few questions. Sometimes you don't even necessarily need to ask, but when you talk to people, you will know whether they are really what they said they are. All right, you can add advanced preferences. So these are just preferences that Upwork has added. For instance, the English level. Maybe you want somebody who is conversational and better. On any level is risky, because there are freelancers who don't know how to speak English. So if you say any level, then that will be something. They cannot even jump on a call with you. I have experienced this. So if you select fluent or better, anyone below this level, they will be able to apply for the job, but their job will be marked as not meeting your requirements. So you need to be aware of that. So sometimes somebody will apply, you will see that they did not meet your requirement, and that's because you've selected a preference among these preferences that the person did not meet. So that will be indicated. So you will select that fluent or better. Maybe you want to hire the higher date, maybe 1 week or 1 to 3 days. It depends. So you can say 1 month, but I don't see how useful this is. But if you are really urgent, you can say 1 to 3 days. So this can be marked as urgent. If you are looking for more than one person, you can say that, or you are just looking for an individual. Okay, hours per week. How many hours do you want to hire this person per week? So basically, you've put your rate as an hourly rate. You want to indicate how many hours are you expecting the freelancer to spend on this job per week. So you can simply say more than 30 hours per week, or maybe less than 30 hours per week. I'm not sure. If you are not sure, you can say you are not sure. Then you can also say the talent type. So what does this mean, talent type? Talent type simply means that what kind of talent are you looking for? So on the platform, you have freelancers that are independent contractors, and also you have agencies. So therefore, it is important that you define which talent type you are looking for. You don't necessarily have to do this. You can just leave it blank. So anyone, so agencies and freelance, individual freelancers can apply. But if you say independent contractor, that will be accounted for. So freelancers will see that you are looking for an independent contract. Also, you can indicate the location. Where are you? Which location do you prefer? So this is also an important feature, that so you can decide to have this, say, in Africa, in Americas. So it depends. These are restrictions that you put on your job advert, and based on what you select here, this is how Upwork will show your job to the appropriate freelancers. So you have to be sure. If you just want people to see your job, then just leave it open. Here, contract to hire. What this means is that you want to tell the freelancer whether this is an opportunity you are thinking of making as a full-time in the future. So if I want to hire this virtual assistant, then work with them for a couple of months just to see that, just to observe them and to know whether they are really good, then you can hire them. But then in a couple of months in, or maybe after a year or so, I would want to hire them to become a full-time employee in my company. Then I can indicate that this is also something that acts as like an incentive to the freelancer to be able to work for you, and they will dedicate their time knowing that in the long run the role can transition into a full-time role. These are all preferences that you can set, and then you said post the job. Now they will ask you to put your phone number. Now this is something that I could have done. I would have added my phone number, but because I already have a client account, it's difficult for me. If I use my phone number, they will not accept it. Okay, so the best thing I would do is to go to the platform as it is. But basically these are all the steps. The next step that you just need to do is to post. When you post your job, they will send you a congratulatory message that your job has been posted. And how do you see that job? Let me show you how you see it, how the job will appear. So when you post your job, all you have to do here is to post your job. So when you post your job, this is how you see your job. All right, this is actually my account. So you see that your job will look like this job. All right, let's look for another. This is how it will appear. So it will have all of the details that you have added on the platform. So let's take an example like this one. You can see this is a fixed job. I don't want to use that as an example. Let's use this one as an example. So here you can see all the details that we've posted. You see this is an hourly rate job. The level is expert. The estimated time is more than 6 months, and it's 30 hours plus. And then you can see your payment verification. I'm going to show you how to add this payment verification, and then you see the number of proposals the person has sent. You see how much the person has spent, and they are coming from here, and you see the different skill set that they've put, and this is the description of the job. Now this is what the freelancers would see. This is why it is important that you add all of this information, so that the freelancers really know that you are someone who is very, very serious about your job post. So this person is hiring worldwide. You can see all of the details here as well, and then you see the conditions. So your preferred qualifications, these are your preferred qualifications. So if you put anything here that restricts the freelancer, you will see that it is marked. Let me look for an example of that. Let's see the account, how it looks like. So all you need to do is there. Now, when you log in into your account, this is what you see first. You will see, the first thing you see, you have this navigation at the top here. And then this is your icon where you can go and have